Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olamide and I'm based in Sunderland. I make videos about food, history, chit chat and lifestyle. So today we are making this tomato sauce. It is a base for everything you need to cook, everything you need to cook in your kitchen. And all credit to sweet Adjeley. If you don't know her, she's a Ghanaian based in the US and she has a YouTube channel. She made this last month and I've been using it since then. So I thought, let me share it with you guys. It is the perfect base for everything you need to cook, for your jollof rice, for your umyobe, for your sauce, for your stew, everything. So I'll be putting our original video link in the description box for you to check it out. All credit to her for this video. So let's get started. But before we do, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified for when next I post a new video. This is all we need for the tomato sauce. Here I have my tomatoes. I'll be putting the exact measurement I used in the description box, and I have my peppers. I'll be using the long paprika and the red bell peppers as well. I have the red bell pepper there and the green bell pepper. She explained in a video that this green one takes it to another level, it takes the taste to another level, which is actually true. So I added that, and I have my onions. I have 4 medium-sized onions there, and I have my ginger and garlic. This is totally optional. You can decide to do without the ginger and garlic if you don't eat them, but I use them for a lot of my recipes, so I added a little bit in there. The next thing I did here was to wash my tomatoes and the pepper. It's been washed before, but because I left them out again before I started cooking, I had to rewash again. And I didn't squeeze the water from the tomatoes out. Normally I do that, but because I need the water to cook this recipe, so I just washed. And the only thing I did again was to remove the seeds, some of the seeds from the bell peppers. It depends on you. If you want them in, you can leave them in, but I decided to remove them, and that's what you can see me doing here. I'm just cutting my tomatoes into small bits here because you do not need any water for this recipe. We need the water from the tomatoes to cook this. So I'm just cutting them into tiny bits and transferring them to the pots. Here I transferred the tomatoes to the cooker, and I just kept topping it up. So I started cooking. As you can see, there is no water there, it's just the water from the tomatoes. So I just kept slicing more and putting them on this. And now I'm back to cutting my peppers. You just have to cut them into bits as well for them to cook. The onions will be going into the pot with the peppers, but the ginger and garlic I'll just be dicing, and this will be going into the blender later. I'm not going to be cooking the ginger and garlic. She explained this helps preserve the taste of the ginger and the garlic, so that won't be going into the blender. And this sauce is the perfect thing for those living abroad. You can make it and keep it in your fridge or your freezer, and anytime you need to cook, you just go in there, pick it up and make whatever you're making. It saves a whole lot of time when cooking. Here I'm just transferring the bell peppers and the onions into the tomatoes. You can see how much water this has already. So you don't need to add any water whatsoever to it when you're cooking. Just put it on medium heat and let it bring out the juice from the tomatoes. I just turned everything for the steam to go in through, and I covered and allowed it to cook. It's been cooking for about 20 minutes and I forgot to add my scotch bonnet, so I'm just here to add some scotch bonnet into it. This is totally optional. You can decide to leave it out, and you can see the amount of water in it already. So I'm just going to add the scotch bonnet and cover it to allow it to keep cooking. It's been cooking for about 35 minutes now, and I just came back to check on it. As you can see, the water is going down, but it's still a bit much. So I just stirred it and I covered it and allowed it to cook for about 10 more minutes before coming back to check on it. I'm back again. It's about 40 minutes after I started cooking it, and now we are bringing our science into this. She also mentioned in on a video that at this stage you need to leave it open, for the moisture to escape, because when you cover it, the moisture causes steam, which makes it boil for longer and longer. So I just came here to open it, and as you can see, the water is getting dried. I left it open for about 15 to 20 minutes and allow it to cook on medium heat. And I'm just going to be blending now because I don't want it too dry. I still want it to have some water in it so I can blend it easily. And it's the blending part now. The garlic and the ginger will be at the bottom, and I'll put the cooked pepper at the top so they can blend properly. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and remember to turn on the notification bell for when next I upload a new video, and also share my videos with your friends and your family. So this is the end product. I've blended everything here, and as you can see on the screen, it is very hot. It was so hot here, so I had to leave it till the next day, and it was very late. It was around 10 p.m. So I left it and I covered it, halfway, just to prevent it from going bad. So I didn't cover it fully. I just placed the lid on the bowl and I went to bed. So this was the following morning. As you can see, it's really thickened up, and what I did was just to portion it out into my takeaway plastics, which I have there. I got this plastic from B&M. If you live in the UK, you can check B&M. It comes in a pack of 8 for £1.99, and you can also check other shops like Poundland and Tesco. It should be there as well. And all I did was just to cover it up and just freeze it, and whenever I need it, I bring one out and defrost then use. All thanks to Sweet Adjeley for this recipe. It's really a life-saving tomato based recipe, because normally when I make this my tomato base previously, I blend them cook, but it splashes everywhere on the wall, but this didn't do that at all. So this was really good. And please share this with your friends and your family, and let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying this out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.